Hi, Professor. Thank you for allowing me to take a few minutes and show you what is available in our MyPsychLab. So the first thing that I would like to point out is our e-text and our chapter audio. So as you know, ebooks and podcasts and everything are becoming increasingly popular. So students, are often limited on time. So this is a really good way for students to be able to access their e-text or their textbook at any time. So whether students at the gym on the treadmill or driving to and from class, they can always either listen to their text or they can read it. And we actually have a free Pearson e-text app that is available with the Android and Apple. And students can actually access their e-text now through that app. And it's available on the iPad, the Android tablet, the Nook, and the Kindle Fire. And it's still the same as if you were to have a print text, so it's still page by page. But what's really cool within the e-text is students can still take notes and they can still highlight. As you can see, this little bookmark right here means that I have a note. So if I just want to click on the note, or I can click under the notes section and it will show me where my notes are for that chapter. And also, what's another really cool feature about the MyPsychLab is we actually have embedded links. So if I just want to go back to the table of contents, I'm going to go back to chapter 1. I'll go to what is psychology. So this way, when students are reading, instead of them having to click back and forth between the resources that are available or that are related to the material that you're covering in class, they can just read as they're going and actually click. So if I want to click on psychology, the glossary will come up. Or if I wanted to click on the episode here that has to do with what is psychology in an introduction, I can, and that activity will immediately come up, so I don't need to go back to the resources. So another thing that I want to point out too is the assignment calendar, just because nowadays students are, whether they lost their syllabus or they weren't sure what the assignment due date, etc. So this assignment calendar will eliminate all of those excuses because students no longer have to worry about having their syllabus. Everything right here is in front of them. So anything that has an alarm clock shows that there is an assignment due on that date. So the second that they sign into MyPsychLab, they'll see what assignments are due. And if I just want to click on the 15th, for example, I'll see that the Chapter 3 exam is due on the 15th. So if I just click that, then that will bring me straight into the assignment, as you can see. And then the study plans and course content, the one thing that I'm just going to point out in here is the personalized study guide. So a lot of times, especially in psychology, there's a lot of material to be covered. And sometimes it can be a little hard to differentiate what's important and what I need to know and, focus on maybe sometimes the bigger factors and stop worrying about tiny little things. So this study plan is great to guide students through what they need to know and what they need more practice on. So the idea is that they'll come in and they'll take a pretest, which is a 25 multiple choice question quiz, and how they do on their pretest will give them a personalized study plan. And it's broken down by Bloom's taxonomy. So as you can see, remember the facts, understanding the concepts, application. And so depending on how I did on that pretest, I'll get a personalized study plan to me. So for every student, different resources will be provided. And then the idea is that once they work through their study plan, and then they take the post-test, that they'll be able to see how far they've come and where they're still weak and still need some more practice.